everyone, it's Rebecca McAdam for Card Player TV, and today was so exciting as Dutch Boyd received his second bracelet and Sammy Farha took down his third. Sammy Farha had not cashed in a major poker tournament in over a year, but despite not being in the hunt for another bracelet, Farha entered event number 25, a $10,000 buy-in Omaha 8 or Better Championship, and beat 211 other players, including heads-up opponent James Dempsey. Dempsey won event number 9 of this series, but this bracelet had Farha's name on it, and he went home with $488,000 for first place. Sammy, last time you beat Phil Ivey heads up. This time you stopped James Dempsey from getting another bracelet. You must be feeling like the king of poker right now.
I always had that feeling.
Brilliant.
Whenever I win, you have that feel. Any poker player, whenever a winner is a winner, you feel like a king whenever you win. So I feel great, especially winning this tournament. This bracelet means a lot to me because it's an Omaha high-low split.
Yeah,
and
this is bracelet number 3.
Well, I don't count bracelets, but I might start. I don't know.
Well, what I like about you is that you pick and choose the tournaments you want to play. You don't just hop from tournament to tournament like other players.
I'm not here to compete on bracelets. I don't care if I have 10 or 20. So I pick my own just to show that I can win. If I play, I can win a tournament. I don't need to play to prove it to no one.
And obviously you've got great focus, that you pick one, you focus on that, and then you play to win.
I don't know if I focus. I don't think I do. No, I play so many hours, so I focus when I get to the finals. Before, I play a little aggressive to build my chips. I don't want to waste time. So either I get out fast or I stick around long.
Now, was the final table, was the heads up of this more difficult or less difficult than the last one?
The last one was more difficult. Phil Ivey was more difficult. He's pretty aggressive. You know when you have two aggressive players, it finishes faster. Yeah, it goes faster. It finishes faster. This match lasted 4 hours, heads up. So it's not easy. It was rough.
But you did it.
Yeah.
Are you going to play many more events this series?
I'm planning about 2 at least.
Okay.
Maybe more, I don't know. I don't wake up planning to play really. I concentrate on the cash games more than the tournaments.
And what do you think of what they said about you, your little mix of Humphrey Bogart, James Bond, a little bit of Hugh Hefner? Do you feel like that?
I don't feel like that. It makes my head bigger though, I guess.
Well, congratulations and thanks for talking to us.
It's a pleasure.
Dutch Boyd earned his second bracelet in event number 23, the $2,500 buy-in limit hold'em six-handed event for a payday of $234,000. He entered the final table as the only bracelet holder and added another to his collection after coming back from a 2-1 disadvantage heads up and taking out the last of his 383 opponents. Dutch, congratulations and another bracelet. You must be so excited.
I'm so stoked, Rebecca. I mean, it feels so good, and I mean, poker. I'm convinced we're all masochists in this room because you play these poker tournaments, and it's like every single day you come in here and they just get knocked out. And the deeper you go, the worse it feels. I mean, I've gotten a second, and that felt worse than the third. It's such a tough game, but this is why we do it, because every once in a while things go your way and you end up with that number 1 spot, and it just makes all the pain that you just take worth it.
Are you as excited this time?
Yes, I mean, maybe not as excited because the first one, that was like a dream since I was 15 years old and knew that they even gave them away, and that was 10 years to wait for it. This one, I feel like at this point in my poker career, I'm expecting more of these. I've got a lot more years in me in this event, in these World Series, and I feel like I've been playing well. I consistently go pretty deep, but it was really special. And there's a big difference between 2 bracelets and 1 bracelet, and it feels really good to be in that exclusive club.
Well, the last one you won was a six-handed event also. So is this something you were deliberately focusing on, or is it just a coincidence that you got your second bracelet in a similar discipline?
I don't know. I mean, every game's a little bit different, and every player has strengths and weaknesses. I have more than my fair share of weaknesses at the poker table, and I feel like that this particular format of six-handed play kind of accentuates my strengths, and lowers my weaknesses a little bit. So I don't know. I feel like maybe maybe this is my best game, but
Well, you've proved you're very good at it. Are you going to play other events at the World Series?
absolutely, Rebecca. The World Series is far from over. And this really is like these are preliminary events. It's kind of like spring training and warm up for the real show, which is I've got my eye on November so hard. I really want to make that November 9. But we'll see what happens. It's poker, so.
Well, you definitely must be warmed up at this stage now with your bracelet. Thank you for talking to us.
It's my pleasure.
This year's WSOP is really getting interesting, so stay tuned to carplayer.com for more video updates and live coverage. I'm Rebecca McAdam for CarPlayer TV.